Okay, I'm unmuted. Hello? Can you hear me? There's a delay. I hear myself through the live. Woo woo! Yes. But what's weird is I hear you through like the program. And there's like a few minute delay, but that's okay.
Hey, Cassandra, this is John Gomez.
Yes,
Hey, so you have a TV in the room?
I do.
Okay, so what we'll need to happen during that time is for you to either mute or lower the TV during your little segment.
Okay.
And then as soon as we're done, you can turn Groovy. Check, check. 1, 2. Check, check. 1, 2.
welcoming you to the Grooviest Auction in the West to benefit Boysville. Now, we're taking it back to the good old days of the 1970s. Remember Studio 54? It was the hottest place to be in New York City. Well, the hottest place to be right now is here with us. We're doing our gala virtually, but it is for a good cause, one cause only tonight, and that is to raise money for Boysville, an institution that has been around for 77 years. This is our 54th gala, hence the 70s disco attire here. We know we've got some parties at home. We want you to join in and have a good old time. I'm telling you, tonight the party is going to be dynamite! It's going to be dynamite, in the words of who said that? Jimmy Walker. That's all right. Anytime we make a cheesy 70s reference, raise the glass. Here we go. Thank you very much. It is going to be a fantastic night with a wonderful purpose. Again, to raise money for Boysville. We've got a live auction. We've got a silent auction. We've got Fund the Future. We're going to hear from folks who have gone through the Boysville system and telling you their stories. All tonight is about them and about Boysville. We want to say thank you so much to some of our sponsors here tonight. Let's give a cool thumbs up and a Fonzie hey to our sponsors. Hey. Well, hey. Let's try that again. Take two. Let's give a cool thumbs up like Fonzie would and say, hey. Hey to our sponsors. That's Wellmed and the Wellmed Foundation. Huge round of applause to Dr. George Rapier for his continued support of Boysville. Thank you so much, sir. We certainly appreciate it. Also, a big thumbs up, and let's give some Saturday Night Live because these people keep us staying alive. It's Valero Energy Corporation. They give us their time and their talent. They're always there for the children in our community. Thank you so much to Valero. And last but certainly not least, let's give it up for CPS Energy, Frost, the Front Door Company, New Star Energy, and Williams Crow Mask, along with our celebration sponsors. Let's give them a thumbs up and a little bit of snapping. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, can you dig it? Can you dig it? All righty. Speaking of digging, I'm digging some of these parties that are all across the city. So by the magic of Zoom, and I'm not talking to that 70s television show that we grew up. Y'all remember Zoom when we were growing up? Come on and Zoom, 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 Zoom. I remember that. I know you do too. But anyways, through the magic of Zoom, we have some parties that are going on around the city. I think I see Cassandra Matei. Are you out there? You guys are out there. Hello, looking good. Look, hey, there they are. Look at, oh, Cassandra's looking good. Look at that party. How you doing? That's it. Peace, love, and soul, baby. Looking good. I love it. I love it. Thank you for being a faithful supporter of Boysville. We'll be checking in with Cassandra and her party. How y'all doing? Raise a glass. Are y'all drinking? Raise a glass. There we go. Raise that glass. We got it. Yes, they are ready. We got some other parties out there. Let's see. Joanna Weedman's party is out there. Joanna, where are you guys at? I think you were out there. They are partying, having a good time, baby Bubba, and that is what it's all about. Yes! Joanna Weedman and party, there you are. How y'all doing tonight? Good to see you, good to see you. Let's raise a glass, all you and all the folks celebrating Boysville. Raise a glass with us here, the Weedman party. Thank you so much for joining us today. They're having a lot of fun. What you eating there, brother? Somebody's eating some good stuff. I'm hungry. Look at me. I'm skinny like JJ from Good Times. Although skinny, I am indeed dynamite! There we go. It never gets old. 70s reference. Let's go ahead and drink there. All righty. So I think last year, Joanna Weedman and also Debbie, they bought the Labradoodles. Remember, we brought the Labradoodles out, so I know those dogs are doing very, very well. And again, they bid on them, and that money went to sustain Boysville. All righty, what is up next? What is up next? Let's see that next screen there. Next one is there another party that we're going to? There we go, John Kuntz. Now, I understand this brother knows how to party. It's a John Kuntz party out there via Zoom. John Kuntz has a permanent disco ball in his living room. If that's not groovy, I do not know what is. In fact, we got one right here. It's kind of manual. I got to kind of turn it right there, but that's okay. It goes along. That just might go home with me here tonight. So, Again, we're having a lot of fun, a lot of folks around town who are tuned in. You know, the world looks a little bit differently, and so we are having this virtual gala, but we are going to raise a ton of money for Boysville. Again, this is the 54th gala that we've had, but Boysville has been around for 77 years. It's time for you to jump on the Boysville train. You can always make a pledge at boysvilletexas.org. We also have a silent auction that's going on. There's a live auction that'll be going on a little bit later. We got a great gentleman who's going to come in as an auctioneer, and you are just going to have yourself so much fun. Let us get this party started with our first guest to talk about. But actually, first, I'm going to go back to the silent auction here. We got some great silent auction items, and some of them are right here. Now, you can actually bid on these. Click the link or go to boysvilletexas.org. We got this vintage Louis Vuitton purse. We have Rebecca's Creek whiskey. Somebody better bid on it before I do. And look at this. This one is the hot ticket. Whataburger for an entire year. Can you dig that? I know that I can. So that's all part of our silent auction. You can go ahead and bid on that and keep checking back because someone is going to try to outbid you. And we've got these and plenty of other great items for you to bid on. All righty, so let's get this party started. Now, this woman, she is a foxy lady, and this man is no jive turkey. She is the CEO of Boysville. He is the 2020 Boysville Board President. Please give a big Fonzie for Paula Tucker and Scott Matlock.
Hi, I'm Paula Tucker, the CEO of Boysville, Inc.
I'm Scott Matlock, President of the Board of Directors for Boysville, and it's our pleasure to welcome all of you virtually to this year's Grooviest Auction in the West.
And why the Grooviest Auction in the West? Well, before the COVID shutdown, we had Casey and the Sunshine Band scheduled to boogie with us in person. Isn't that amazing? Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight.
Well, that would have been fun for sure, but don't worry, they're going to be with us in 2021. And with all that's going on in the world right now, the children of Boysville need our help now more than ever.
That's right, Scott. We had the longest spring break ever, but even though we had to shut down for COVID, we made sure that we graduated 9 seniors. We also made sure that we did a prom for them on campus. And even though we had to start school up, we are now having school for 50 kids online. So this has been really an amazing, incredibly hard year for us, but with the help of our donors, we will get through this.
And the event tonight will help us raise money that will benefit every program at Boysville. Each day we care for 120 kids on campus and throughout the community. The money we raise tonight will help a child tomorrow. So I encourage you all to please donate to fund the future and to also bid a lot on our fantastic auction items.
So we want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for all that you've done for us, especially during this time and even in the years before. We will get through this together. So Scott, let's check back on the auction, the silent auction. And before we do that, let's put on our groovy sunshades. We're groovy. Back to you, Chuck.
Oh, yeah, like Paula was singing. I love the fact that she was singing there. She said, we're going to do a little dance. We're going to spread a little love, and we're going to make some money tonight. That's right. We're going to make some money for Boysville as we move on. Remember, we got the silent auction going on. Many, many wonderful items in there. We also have something where it's just basically you purchase it. I've got it right here. Let me take a look at it right here. This is a luxury collection of beachfront 4-diamond resorts located in stunning destinations on the most beautiful beaches in Mexico. You can choose from amazing resorts in Cancun, Nueva Vallarta, Los Cabos, or Acapulco. You have 24 months to book. All of these resorts are following strict COVID protocols for your health and safety. It's valued at $5,000, but it is yours, and we have unlimited number of them for just $2,000. You want that vacation after COVID is over, or even when COVID is going on right now, you can have it. All you have to do is purchase this one, and remember, it's just $2,000 for a $5,000 value. It goes back to the kids at Boysville. Now, speaking of kids at Boysville, tonight we're going to share with you some amazing stories, some amazing success stories of kids who have gone through the Boysville system, and they've come out despite some some terrible circumstances that are beyond their control, they have come out and they have beat the odds, and they have done a great job. Let's take a look at a family or a young man who actually, his parents were not able to be in the picture. And something that we don't think about oftentimes is, you think about a kid in the foster care system. They are put in a foster care system in a home that they're not familiar with. They're taken away from their parents, but oftentimes they are taken away from their siblings. In fact, this was the case with this young man right here. There were 4 siblings that were passed amongst the foster care system and didn't see each other until they met back up at Boysville.
We were separated from the get-go. Like when we got taken away, it was only me, my brother Ricky, Mona, and Angel. We were all placed in a group home, and Georgie had to go somewhere else because the group home that we were at, they weren't able to house 3-year-olds. So we were just separated, and we would have visits at the CPS center. We would have visits only there, but eventually they ended up putting us all together. When I first got there, that's where I saw my little brother, and of course, I greeted him with a big, huge hug and met some of the other kids there too, and it just felt real good being around people that were just like me, who went through the same system. We had some donors come and donate a few bikes, and I just fell in love with it. Riding, it helps me to just free my mind because I'm pushing, I'm not thinking about like the hard times. That circle of support still stuck with me even after I left Boysville. They were still there for me. I would go to them, ask them questions, and they would give me answers. I graduated June 6, 2012, and it was a huge success because my mom did not graduate, my dad did not graduate. Just knowing that I broke that cycle really felt good to me because I knew that I had a future ahead of me. It's important for people to support Boysville because these guys are really making a huge impact on the kids' lives. And these kids come in at a young age, and the staff around at Boysville, they really show that love for the kids. And they show them what it feels like to have a parent and to have those father and mother figures. So just knowing that they are there for these kids just shows that these kids are gonna actually have a really good future.
One of the many success stories to come out of Boysville. We are so happy to report that Joe is doing really, really well. He's finished his education. He is a senior CAD designer now. He works for an architectural firm, and he's doing very, very well. Boysville was the first place that all of Joe's siblings could be together, and that's because Boysville cares for all children, from infants to age 23. And that is also something that's very different about this amazing organization, is that these kids don't age out at 18. Imagine, 18 years old, or you're in the system, you're pretty much alone except for the foster care system that you're in, and then you age out, and then you're on the streets by yourself. At Boysville, we do not do that. The kids can stay there till they're 23. That can get them well into college. And we actually have several kids from Boysville who are going to colleges around the United States. And so we're so happy and so pleased for that right there. We want to keep this cycle going, and that's where we need your groovy help, baby Bubba. Don't be a jive turkey. Open up your wallet. Plenty of great things that you can bid on tonight. We've got the live auction coming. We talked about the silent auction and some of the great things that are in there. But also, we have another thing that you can just purchase if you would like to do that. It is a virtual chocolate making class. Did somebody say chocolate? Oh, somebody said chocolate. We all love chocolate. This is awesome. Look at this. This is great to do with the family, or make it at a girls' night or a guys' night. Guys like chocolate too, right? Food Network star and champion Nacho Aguirre and his wife Susana Mijares, will send you all the ingredients so you can master the art of chocolate making in your own home. Now, the price of this is just $200. We are selling several of them. So go ahead, have your chocolatey night in, because we're all staying in, and you could support Boysville. Speaking of supporting Boysville, I think tonight we're going to jump in and connect via the magic of Zoom with someone who's been a big supporter of Boysville throughout the years, and everyone in San Antonio knows who this wonderful lady is. She is in charge of our Visit San Antonio destination management organization here. Cassandra Matei, how you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great, Chuck. So good to see you. I wish it was in person.
I know. We're giving you a virtual hug to you and all your. Look at. Wait a minute. That brother stole my look. Bring the brother with the afro up front. Where's he at? Oh, but see, you had to outdo me because you got that smooth stash. The question
That's
is,
right.
can you really grow that stash, or is that just like duct tape or something on there?
Oh, no. I grew this morning.
Oh, he grew it. He shaved, and then like 5 hours later, he had to shave again because he's a macho man.
That's right.
Yes, you look like it. I appreciate you, Cassandra. Why is Boysville so important to you and to San Antonio?
Well, I think we all have hearts for children, right? And many of us are parents, and we know it takes a lot of money to raise your children, to support your children. And these children at Boysville need our help, and it is so important. And without Boysville, they may be going down a very different path. There are so many success stories, and that's why this fundraiser is so important, not only to the community, but to these children. And I think that's what's most important.
We couldn't echo your sentiments anymore. Again, thank you so much. I know you're having a good time. I love the disco lights in there. Everyone is all themed out. I love it. You've got like the hippie thing going, the early 70s. We got Macho Man from the Village People back there, John Travolta. Everybody.
I even have a Farrah Fawcett.
Oh, I love you. I still have my Farrah Fawcett poster from the late 70s. Honestly, I still have that thing. It's probably worth some money or whatever. Well, I'm going to let you guys get back to partying, but you can't have a party without a couple drinks. So let's raise our glass to Boysville and raise your glasses to peace, love, and soul. You guys, thank you so much, Cassandra. Good to see you guys. Thank you guys for coming out here. You know, Cassandra was talking about how Boysville, that is, and it's not only for boys, it's boys and girls. A lot of people ask that. I was talking to someone, they're like, oh, it's only a place for boys. No, it's boys and girls from the cradle to the age 23. But one thing that they do is they give kids an opportunity to change the trajectory of their life that they may have been on because of circumstances that they cannot even control. An example of that is this next gentleman here. We'd like to share with you the story of an extraordinary man. His name is Dan.
My mom decided one day that she was going to go get some groceries. She never came back. We kind of got stuck in the house by ourselves for about 4 days before my father, who was a long-haul truck driver, came home and saw the state, obviously, that we were in. Couldn't locate mom. We still don't know where mom is. What ended up happening is he ended up taking us on the truck, and obviously that's no place to raise a child. So desperately looking for a place to put me and my brother, Boysville was the only place that immediately said, yes, we will take them. You don't have to pay a dime, and we'll keep them together.
At Boysville, we serve girls and boys and children from 0 to 21. We call that cradle to college. They are beautiful, bright children that come here, and they are here because their families have fallen on hard times. Children that came because their parents were very ill. Children have been abused and neglected. In the shelter, we immediately just give them their basic needs. They can come there and they can be safe from whatever issue they came from. But if you're talking about the residential program, we wanted to make sure that it was a family setting where there's a mother and a father there, and they're there consistently to meet their needs.
Frank and Rosa Bugs came into my life. They made a promise. You know, we're not going to leave. We'll be here till you graduate. We'll always be here for you. And for a kid whose mother decided, for whatever reason, that she didn't want to be in my life anymore, to have that consistency in your life is life-changing. It completely altered the course of my history and destiny both ways. I run a strategic missile division on board a Navy ship. I also have a master's degree in psychology, and I'm licensed as a marriage and family therapist up in Washington. I'm a licensed minister with the Christian and Missionary Alliance. I'm an associate pastor. Had I not ended up here, I'd be alone. I'd be lost. I'd have no family. I wouldn't have the confidence to really do anything with my life. And the reality of it is I'd probably be in jail or dead.
If a family came to Boysville and they had no money to give to their children toward their care, we would take them without any pay because we think that what we do is that important. Our facility takes a lot of money in order to do the work that we do and continue the services that we do. That's where we need you to help.
Boysville gave me a family. The orphan is now a son.
Boysville gave him a family. The orphan is now a son, and I think he might even be a dad. He is joining us via Zoom all the way from Washington State. It is my honor. I met the guy yesterday via Zoom. It is my honor. He is a senior chief petty officer. He is a minister, and he is a family therapist. Raise your glass, snap, and give a good Fonzie to Mr. Mr. Dan G. Dan, good evening to you. Thank you for joining us today.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
So first off, thank you for your service and your sacrifice from you as well as your family. Take us back to the days when you were in Boysville, when you first went to Boysville. I know that was a very difficult time. You shared with us a story of your mother and your father trying to care for you in the truck and everything. When you left that situation and went to Boysville, talk us through how that felt and how that transition was.
Yeah, it was a big change. The biggest change being I actually had rules that I had to follow at that point. But just the fact that we were eating every day. I mean, before I got to Boysville, especially the real hard months right before we got there, we'd probably eat every other day or maybe every 3 days. And just the reality that anytime I could walk into the kitchen and have food, it's those real simple things that completely changed the trajectory of my life.
And it's interesting because, like you said, it's very simple things. It's things that, most kids, I would venture a guess to say, most kids take for granted that they can have food. I'm stunned. You say, you go for a day or two without eating, that just breaks everybody's heart, and that's even more reason to support Boysville, because Boysville creates a family unit. And I love what you said about how you had rules for the first time. You had a house mother and a house father. You mentioned them in the package, and some beautiful pictures from there. And they loved you as though you were their own biological child. And some of that is tough love. You give them rules. You have to discipline them. But also, along with that, you probably had some good family times with them as well.
Absolutely, yeah. Frank and Rose, my children know them as Grandma and Grandpa. There's no difference there.
Oh, that is amazing. So as we go on to this night with our 70s themes, we've got the costume and the backdrop, and we're having a lot of fun and being a little bit silly here, but this is indeed important. One last bid from you, one last word or pearl of wisdom for you, why people in San Antonio, South Texas, around the United States should support Boysville.
It's a cycle breaker. People see me, they see me in this uniform, and I'm about to retire after 21 years in the Navy.
Congratulations.
It's a trajectory issue. Boysville has changed my life, and not only has they changed my life, they've changed my children's life. My oldest child has, her associate's degree. It completely changed my trajectory and the trajectory of my children. Boysville is a chain breaker, and without that chain breaking, and that chain breaking requires funds. Without that, there's no Senior Chief G, there's no Dr. G, there's none of that. So, we desperately need your help, and I would count it as a personal favor. So,
well, Senior Chief G, thank you so much. Dr. G, Minister G, all around good man, Dan G, thank you so much for sharing your very personal story with us to help Boysville continue with their 77-year legacy. I'm not in the military. I was in military ROTC in high school, so I salute you, sir. Thank you so much. Continued success and blessings to you and your family. All righty, we are moving on to the grooviest auction in the West here. We're having a good time. If you're having a good time, raise your glass at home. And while you're raising that glass, is that one of my hairs? I don't even know. While you're raising that glass, be sure to log on to boysvilletexas.org and bid on our silent auction items. You'll be able to bid on the live auction items, and it'll talk you through how you do that. You can also just fund the future. We heard from Joe. We heard from Dan. Their future was funded by people like you. Would you fund a Joe? Would you fund a Dan? We'll take as much as you want to give. We'll take as little as you want to give. If you want to throw $500 at us and say, here you go, I want to create another Dan. I want to create another Joe. I want to bring siblings who have been scattered amongst the foster care system. I want to bring them together in a loving, stable family unit where they share a home and they share a meal. We will take that. Would you consider that? Would you consider doing that? That's God's work. I'm not trying to bring religion into it or anything, but that is God's work. That's what we are put on this earth to do. Let's do it. Let's fund a future. And as we continue to fund futures through Boysville, it is time to get to the grooviest, the funkiest, the far out, and it is, I would say, the most auction that you will ever have been to. It is the grooviest auction in the West with our disco 70s theme right here. We can't have an auction without an auctioneer, and this guy is cooler than Fonzie. Cooler than Fonzie. Please, he has been a friend of Boysville for many, many years as the auctioneer. Please give it up for another Dan, Mr. Dan Cruz.
All right, thank you.
Hello, good sir.
Hey.
Well, the COVID, there we go.
As close as we can get today. It's a joy to be here. Been here 19 years, and every year has been a great success. But every auction and every fundraiser is all about the people. So we thank you, all of us from Boysville and Chuck and myself. Thank you for all the years of giving that all of you do. Thank you for the people who are the partners who give, from corporate views of points, putting in money to help raise people's lives and change people's lives. You change the world by one life at a time. And that's what we're doing here tonight. We're excited about these live auctions. There's 7 of them. We got some stuff that just blows your mind.
It is unbelievable. I mean, they are groovy, they are funky, they are awesome, they are out of this world, but you're going to have to wait just a couple more minutes before we open up the live auction, because we would like to hear from a gentleman who is a huge supporter of Boysville. He is the founder of something that we all know here in San Antonio and South Texas. We've probably all been there, founder of Wellmed. Please, here's a message from Dr. Rapier.
Hi, everybody. This is Dr. George Rapier. I really would like to welcome you all to the Boysville auction this year. It's going to be a big event because I know we've got two really nice live auction items that Kim and I were able to give. One of them is a trip on a 155-foot yacht in the 10 days in the Amalfi Coast of Italy and other parts of Italy, and airfare and everything all included. And the other is a period of time at a chalet we own in Cortina, which is one of the prettiest ski areas in Italy. So welcome everyone, and bid a lot and bid often. So way back a million years ago, I first came to Boysville. I honestly can't remember who recommended I check them out, but we started doing some charitable giving and stuff, and I went out there, and it was really out in the middle of nowhere then. I guess this was 20 years ago, and the campus out by Randolph really was, I kept going down 1604 saying, did I miss it or what? But anyway, I met Ed Baxter, and Ed showed me around Boysville. And he, we toured some of the rooms. The kids were all out. I guess they were in school or somewhere else doing other stuff because the cottages were all vacant. But anyway, he opened a closet, and in the closet was a little pink dress. It looked like a little girl, maybe 4 or 5 years old. And Ed said, well, we just got this little girl in a day or so ago, and this is all she had. That's her. Her one possession was a little pink dress. So, you can't hang on to your money too tight tonight, because you got to buy a lot of dresses for little girls and clothes for little boys and education and housing and love and affection. So please give all you can.
Thank you so much, Dr. George Rapier. He is indeed a good man. Little known fact, he is matching the donations tonight. You make a donation to Boysville, Dr. Rapier is going to match your donation. Isn't that a blessing? We need you to donate money. You can fund the future. And if you don't want an item that's up for bid in the silent or the live auction, and you just want to say, hey, I want to write a check, I want to donate some money to Boysville, you can do that. It's a fund the future. Some folks who have done that. Big thank you. I'm going to read off the names. Amy and Richard O'Neill, the Optimist Club of San Antonio. Christopher Bundy, San Antonio Masonry and Steel. Martha and Ted Cleveland. Dave and Leanna McElvoy, forgive me if I'm not getting these names correct. Sean Billings, Documation. Carolyn Smith, Archibald Alfred, Denise Smith, First Choice Recruiting. Scott A. Mulestein, Carol and Gerald Fuller, and Roxana. Tom, I tried to hit all of you again. Forgive me if I butchered your names, but thank you so much for blessing Boysville, for supporting Boysville, and for funding the future of the 120 kids that are in there, including the 11 family groups, the 11 sibling groups. You're doing good work. I challenge the folks who are in the military. We saw earlier Mr. Dan G., who's in the United States Navy, about to retire. San Antonio is Military City, USA. I challenge the military folks in the Navy and all the branches to step up and help someone and help create another Senior Chief Petty Officer, Dan G. You have the power to do that through Boysville. Support Boysville. Fund a future. And remember, Dr. George Rapier is going to match all of those funds. Will you do it? Please do. And we'll thank you in advance. And I'm going to thank this man in advance for coming up here. Come on up here, you jive turkey.
Yes, sir.
We're going to have ourselves a live auction. We're going to get down to business.
All right.
Business. Get it? Business? Business. Yeah, okay. I'm not a comedian. Yeah, exactly. Was it that bad? Really? Business? I guess I shouldn't quit the day job. All right, there's the kind of there. All righty, let's go up with the first item up for bid. It is the Ultimate VIP Chocolatier Masterclass. Oh, check this out. Mr. Dan Cruz, the winner of this, the person who bids high, is going to experience a one-of-a-kind hands-on event with acclaimed chefs and master chocolatiers Nacho Aguirre and his wife Susana Mijares from Delice Chocolatier. Experience this class by these acclaimed chefs. They are in San Antonio. They have Delice Chocolatier and Patisserie in San Antonio. You'll learn and be able to make delicious Belgian truffles and chocolate custards in real time with Nacho and Susanna. Let's bid on this. Who is going to have this party?
All right. And who wants to be the first bidder? And do we have a bid? Let's see if we got a bid. Do we have a bid? We're looking for you to click and bid for us. If you've got your phone, you can get on those phones and bid live right now. Anybody want to bid on this? We'll give 1,000. Somebody give 1,000.
Let's get 1,000. This is
Let's get
chocolate.
1,000.
This is a chocolate party. It's
That's
like these
right.
two folks who have been on the Food Channel. They are world renowned for their chocolate skills, and they're going to teach you how to do those things. We want you to bid, Mr. Cruz. We said we're trying to get $1,000, starting off with $1,000. I think we might have gotten it. I'm not sure.
Did we get 1,000? Beth, did we get 1,000? Who'll get 500 then? Somebody just click and bid 500. Get us started. We need your help. Go ahead and click and bid. This is what a virtual auction's all about. Clicking and bidding.
Clicking and bidding.
Yeah.
Know?
So get those fingers working and get them clicking. We're asking 500. Who'll give me 500? Well, what do you think? Let's see.
You know what? I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to throw a wild card and some added value into this right here.
Okay.
What goes well with chocolate? Wine. Did you hear what I said? What goes well with chocolate? Wine. That's it. And I think that did it. I think we got a bidder at 500.
Hallelujah. We're having auction revival now. We got 500. Yeah, that's it. Look at 750. 500, 750. You want to click and bid at 750. We have 500 bid. Give 750. Get those phones out. Click and bid right now. You can do it. Come on. 750.
$750. This could be a party. And, you know, We got
Yes.
We got 750.
Yes.
Yes. Very
Hey,
good.
what
Thank
great
you so
speech,
much.
Chuck.
I don't know. Whatever.
All right.
We're doing. I don't know if it's a great speech, but hey,
goes.
Bob's your uncle. There we
All
go.
right, now we're looking for 1,000. We got 750. Click and bid 1,000. 1,000. Click and bid 1,000. 750 is currently bid. Who'll give 1,000? Oh, hold it. We're going to downshift.
Back
We
up.
actually had 5. We got 6. We didn't get 750. Now you can bid 7. So everybody can bid. Think of that. Anybody and everybody. You're going to learn how to make chocolate right there in your own house or
and
business or wherever you are.
The
What a-
truffles, and you will be tutored by these master chefs
The
who
good
know what
stuff.
they're doing. So we've got that $600 bid up
Yes.
there, and we want
Yes.
to get that up there. It is worth so much more than that. Again, you are going to be the private students of these
Yes.
chocolatiers.
Yes.
Just
I can taste it.
absolutely amazing. You can taste it, right? And of course, we're
Yes.
throwing in the wine donated by
Nice.
none other than Nacho Aguirre and Susana Mijares.
All right. Then we got 600. Who gets 7? Click and bid 700 on this wonderful virtual experience of making chocolate and drinking wine. What a great event. What do you think? 700. Any other bids? Yes, we got
Boom,
700.
shakalaka-laka.
Yeah,
Thank you
yeah,
very
I
much.
like that. Would you do that again?
Boom, shakalaka-laka.
That's
I'm not
good.
sure.
All
I
right.
don't know. I might lose my
We
hair
got
over that
7.
one right there.
Who'll give 800? We got 7 bid. Now 8. Click and bid 800. It's your virtual time to bid. 800. Click and bid 800. Any other bids at 800? We're trying to give you time. You know, and time has value.
You know, time
somewhere.
indeed has value. You know, I mean, we're working through this COVID world as everyone else is, and you know, we're working through this virtual. This is the first time you've done the
Yeah.
virtual auction like this, and the
Yeah.
first time I've virtually emceed something
Yeah.
like this. So
Yeah.
this is
And you're
This
good.
is different. You as are you,
Yeah.
sir. Thank you so much for the encouragement. So we're going to give you a little bit of time on these here, but time is of the essence. We have 6 other items up for bid, and these are absolutely amazing, but
Stunning
we want to
things.
give this its time here. We want to give people the
Yeah.
opportunity to take advantage of this and to
Yes.
get themselves an
All right.
ultimate chocolate masterclass.
Yes, the great experience of chocolate right in your very home. You can invite 10, 20, 50 people in your home and do this virtually, and everybody have a great time and have a chocolate and wine night. I've only got 700. Who'll get 800? 800. Any other clicks and bids at 800? We want you to bid 800. Come on now, click and bid 800. Now, what I was telling Beth, and I'm telling Chuck now, and I'm asking you to, if you are willing, we're going to give a countdown, and then we're going to sell right after the countdown.
Back up a little bit.
Back
There we
up
go.
a little
They're
bit.
very close
Right
to me.
there.
They're close
Okay,
to me.
yes,
Right.
sir.
We'll keep
Oh.
that. There we go.
Oh, yes,
there we go. Right.
Don't waste the cough bid, right? Cough and bid. Anyway, we got 700 to give 800. We're going to go going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold at the end of each item. So we got 700.
700.
If no one else bids 800, then we're going to move forward. We got what?
Amy and Richard O'Neill. Dick O'Neill, thank you so much for bidding on that. You're going to enjoy yourselves
Yes.
a chocolate smorgasbord extravaganza. Enjoy it.
So they bought it.
They did.
So
They did,
that's
yes.
good. All right, 700. We're sold going once, twice, fair warning, gone.
So save some chocolate
All
for
right,
us
here we go.
All right.
What's lot 2?
This is live auction number 2. Item number 2. Listen to this one here.
Wow.
This one is called See You Later, You Jive Turkey.
Unbelievable.
No, not See You Later, Jive Turkey, but it's See You Later, SEA. It's a Mediterranean cruise on a private yacht for up to 10 guests. And it includes business class tickets to fly you there. Where are they going? Whether it's Italy, France, Spain, or Greece you're longing for, you definitely won't be disappointed by this Mediterranean Sea, enjoying the vibrant cities, the historical landmarks, the exclusive resorts, and you will be on your way. The itinerary is absolutely amazing. Here's some of the examples of what you will be doing. Now, I'll just tell you right now, the value of this is over $250,000. Over $250,000.
I believe it, too.
And wait till I tell you about it here. Think about where this money is going to. It's going to Boysville. You're going to have an amazing vacation and experience that you can talk about for years, but even more important than that, you are funding a future. You're making it possible for Boysville to
And
continue.
think how many kids that would affect.
I'm telling you. Here's what. Day one of this Mediterranean cruise, Captain Gerard Huey I believe that's his name, and his crew will meet you on board the My Lucy 3 in Genoa around, let's just say, noon o'clock. Once on board, it's time for you to relax. Everything is taken care of. The crew is going to unpack your suitcases, so make sure you bring some clean chones while you're at it. And our chef, Michael, will prepare a delicious welcome buffet. And as soon as you and guests are on board, you will leave Genoa and head for beautiful Portofino. Let's get this bidding started here.
All right. Over $250,000 value for 10 people. Each person, business class tickets from here to there and back. And while you're there, a 155-foot yacht with a staff of 30 or 40 people taking care of you. Oh, my gosh. Unbelievable.
It is.
Trip of a lifetime.
Yes.
We ought to have $250,000, but we got 50,000. Who gives 75,000?
Thank you so
we have
much.
50,000. Thank you for the bid. Who
That's
gives
generous.
75,000?
Generous,
It's
generous
only
bid.
money. Invest it now. Just remember, this is not something you're buying. This is something you're giving and enjoying a trip because of it. Unbelievable.
On that trip, we have 60. We have $60,000.
Yes,
Thank you,
60's bid.
Mr. Wheeler. Thank
Now
you, thank you,
70.
thank you, thank you.
We have 60 bid, now 70,000. 60's bid, you bid 70. Click and bid. Get those
Let's
phones
talk
out.
a little bit more about
Let's
here.
do
You
it.
guys
Let's do
click
it.
and bid right here.
Yep.
On day 3, you will visit Cinque Terre. Forgive me if I'm butchering these names. The 5 villages of Montesoro, Monterosso, Almer, Vernaz, Corniglia, I know, I'm not even going to try. I failed geography.
5 villages,
But these are
though.
5 villages. The coastline and the surrounding hillsides are all part of this national park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Over the centuries, people have built terraces on these rugged, steep landscapes right in the cliffs that overlook the sea. You are going to witness that. You'll be able to walk amongst it and have an amazing time, but you can't unless you bid on this one right here. We'll tell you more about this here, but let's try to get that bid up there. We're at
we
60.
got 60. Who gets 70,000? Come on, you can do it. I got 60 bid. Who gets 70,000? Put your hand in the air. No, click and bid. That's all you got to do is put your finger and click and bid, man. You can do it. 60,000 is the current bid. Who gets 70,000?
70,000.
Now, what's it worth again?
What's it worth? It's worth $260,000.
Wow.
Over $250,000.
What a discount.
That's
Man.
right. It's an incredible discount. So let's get it up. We got it from 60,000. Let's see if we can get it
Who
up.
gives 70? Right?
Who's going to give 70? I mean,
who's
heck,
going to give 70?
who wants to just go ahead and
Come
just
on,
throw it
give
out there and say
70.
100?
You can
Come
do
on,
it.
we can do
Come
it.
on,
We can
you
do
can
it.
do it. Give 70. 70. Click and bid. Come on. Help the kids. Help the kids be raised right here at Boysville. I mean, 50, 60, 70,000, that's a big deal. That'll affect a lot of lives. And then you will get blessed, not only with this trip, but internally for helping so many people. Unbelievable. You can do it. 70.
And there is something to be said about being philanthropic and the feeling that it gives you. And of course, when you're philanthropic, you give because that's what your heart tells you to do, and you're doing it selflessly, but there is a good feeling behind it. And that's why you see people like Dr. George Rapier who come back year after year and support Boysville, that Cassandra Matei comes back year after year and supports Boysville.
Yes.
They believe in the cause, but it also makes them feel good. We feel good when we help others. Again, Mr. Dan and I were talking, we're here to service other people, and what an amazing service you can be to 120 boys and girls at a time at the Boysville campus. And you could go on this incredible cruise go to a bunch of places where I can't even pronounce the names of them. Look, on day 6, there's time for you to play in the water. You can't go to the Mediterranean Sea without getting in the water. You can swim, snorkel in crystal blue waters filled with marine life, or you can ride jet skis. When I was a child, I lived over there. I saw the Mediterranean Sea. I swam in it. It's absolutely beautiful. I would do anything to go back. I wish I had $100,000 to throw there, but I'm still trying to pay for my house. But some of you have got that money. I'm just going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it real. Some of y'all got money, and we are calling upon you to look at your philanthropic side and dig deep and to give to Boysville.
Once in a lifetime. Yes, we got 70,000 bid. All right. And
We are
give
burning
80.
down the house.
That's right.
That's
How
what I'm
exciting.
saying.
70's bid. 80. Are you
70,000.
doing the...
I was doing the
You were
staying
doing the-
alive and staying alive. Hey. We gotta love those clips, Fonzie and and Jimmy Walker, because it's
Hey, and we got 70,000 bid. We give 80. 80,000, 70's bid. Now 80. 80,000, 70 bid, 80,000, the trip of a lifetime, $260,000 value for 10 people, not 2 people, not 4 people, not 8 people, but 10. And you're going to fly business class wherever you're going to go over there, in business class back. And while you're there, 155-foot yacht.
That's
30 to 40 people catering
that is
to 10.
absolutely amazing.
Is that going to be a trip of a lifetime? Yes,
That
it
is
is.
going to be just
Yeah, somebody
just-
bring me the grapes and, you know, in the wine.
Somebody peel me a
Come
grape,
on.
please.
You can do it. We got 70 bid. Who'll give 80? We got 70 bid. Who'll give 80,000? 70 bid, 80. Now on the screen, should it show 70? It should show 70
I think
somewhere.
it's probably refreshing right
It's
here. We're getting this
refreshing
technology.
right
It's
here.
going. What's that? Oh, it was an
It's
an
an
offline.
offline
Oh,
bid.
somebody snuck that one in there. Someone
Okay,
snuck that one in
all
there,
right.
but we will take it.
Maybe-
So someone was sneaky and bid 70. Who's going to give us?
Yes.
That's
Who'll
what-
give 80? Come
80.
on, 80. Let's do 80. 80,000. 70 bid. 80,000. $80,000. I feel like you're doing the right thing. 80,000. Just click and bid. $80,000. All the money going to Boysville, making a big change into a lot of lives, taking care of 120 kids. Whoa. I'm telling you, you want to get a blessing, just go ahead and buy this. You'll get a 10-fold, 100-fold, maybe
Absolutely.
1,000-fold
That's
blessing.
true, right?
Because
I mean,
you can't outgive.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean, just going on this trip is going to be a blessing. So it's a
Oh.
blessing for you, and then the money
Yeah.
goes back to Boysville. I've had the opportunity to go to the campus and see the homes. These are homes, just like the homes that you and I live in. It's got a living room, it's got a dining room, it's got a kitchen. The kids have their rooms and their bath. Imagine the Brady Bunch. It looks like a Brady Bunch setup right there, but of course it's modern. It's Brady Bunch, a 70s reference. Ha ha ha!
Hey, just think 155-foot yacht. How many square feet that is?
Oh,
That's got to be big. I
it's-
mean, big.
It is a lot.
Really
It is
big.
a lot. So we
Yeah.
need you to
You may
dig
get
deep.
lost in there and can't find your friends. It's possible.
You and 10 friends
Yeah.
cruising the Mediterranean.
70. Who give 80? 80,000. Are there any other bids at 80? 80,000. Click and bid 80,000. On your clickers, click and bid 80,000. We have 70 on an offline bid. Who give 80,000? Anybody else at 80,000? What do you think? I hate to say only, but 80,000, it's a really good deal.
It's all relative.
$80,000.
It is all relative.
Anyone else?
So,
$80,000.
going for that $80,000. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. You are going to be helping keep families together, change the trajectory of kids' lives. Kids that are going down the wrong path,
Yep.
that don't have good role models. When they go to Boysville, they will have these good role
Yeah.
models, and they will change that path.
That's what
And
Dan G said.
That's exactly what Dan G said. That's what happened to Joan. We've got another story coming up of a young lady named Selena, and you'll hear about
Unbelievable.
her. Lives are changed at Boysville.
And we got 70,000. Come on, 80. Change a life. Change a lot of lives. 80,000 will change a lot of lives. $80,000. What do you think? Focus on the gift. Focus on the gift, and you'll get back an unbelievable trip. Great experience. Anybody else? 80,000. What do you want to do? All right, we're going to do a video real quick of this trip because we just don't know if you're getting the impact of what it really is. All right.
Let's
good.
take a look at this.
Let's look at this.
See you later.
All right.
and an amazing video for an amazing experience. The bid is at $70,000. We want to get that up to over $100,000. You can do it, San Antonio. We're asking you, the folks who are fortunate, who've been blessed with abundant finances, to really dig deep and think about this here. We're at $70,000. Let's get it up to $80,000. Let me tell you a little bit more, Mr. Cruz, about this experience right here. On day 8, and remember, it's like 10 days worth of Mediterranean cruising. Amalfi is the main town on the coast of which it's located, and it was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site for its just beautiful, unique natural landscape. It's a coastline characterized by the mixture of mountains and the sea. Imagine that, having the sea and having the mountains. We don't have that here in San Antonio and in many parts of the United States, because I know some of you are tuning in from all over the United States here. But think about it. If you bid on this, if you bid more than $70,000, it could be yours. Let me get to the 10th day. You get to come home. You end your trip in Naples, Italy, with a farewell lunch and a final cocktail before you fly back business class to your destination, to your home. It's an amazing, amazing, amazing thing. We're calling it See You Later, and we're at 70,000.
Yeah, 70,000 is what we got. We want 80,000, but I'll tell you what we're going to do. A few of them are trying to figure this out, maybe take some friends and compile the money together to bid a few more times. So we're going to table it just a little bit, give them that time, go to item number 3. But one thing we want to do is thank Kim Rapier also for helping donate that with George.
Absolutely.
Together. They did that together, and so it's really an awesome, gracious thing. So here we go. Item number 3.
But before we go, I'm going to cut you off. Before we go to item number 3, remember to like and share this. Tell your friends about it.
Yeah.
Boysville is always looking for people to fund the future. Suppose $100,000 is out of your wheelhouse. We understand that's okay, but maybe $250 is in, and you just want to fund a future. Go to boysvilletexas.org and just donate that money. You know it is going to go to a good cause. Remember, we also have the silent auction, fixed item auction, or fixed items, where you basically, it's the virtual chocolate experience. And Beth, what's the other one? The virtual chocolate experience for the fixed item, and it's a pick your paradise. That's right. It's a Mexican vacation. It's valued at $5,000. You spend $2,000. It is yours. You pick your paradise, whichever city you want to go. That's on the list right there. Yeah. You can do that on our website, boysvilletexas.org. Sorry, just had to throw that in. Click, like, and share. You need to like Boysville and keep the updates from them coming here. But let's move on. Let's move on to this live auction right here. We've tabled auction item number 2, going on to the 3rd item. This is skiing the Italian Alps. I mean, we went from the Mediterranean to the Italian Alps. Enjoy 10 days in Cortina in the province of Belluna, an exclusive skiing town in Veneto, and a glamorous destination for Italians in the winter. You can bid on this here. It is amazing. It's another fabulous trip donated by some generous, philanthropic, wonderful friends of Boysville, Dr. George Rapier and Kim Rapier. Enjoy 10 days in Cortina, an exclusive ski town. You and up to 10 guests will stay at a private chalet framed by the Dolomite's stunning snowy peaks. Did he say dynamite or Dolomite?
Dolomite.
Dolomite. Maybe Jimmy Walker should say Dolomite, because that's where you'll go when you bid on this and you become the winning bidder. Let's start that bidding here.
All right. This is for 10 people also. We ought to have crazy money like 50 grand, but do we have a bid? Not yet. We have no bid.
That.
Would somebody give $10,000 to start this? It's a $50,000 trip. Would somebody give $10,000? $10,000. Now, does this include airfare?
It does indeed.
It does include airfare for 10 people from here to the Alps, the Italian Alps. Wow, you probably can see the Swiss Alps from
I tell you what, it's like you call 10 of your friends and pool $1,000, and there's a $10,000 opening bid right
That's
there.
it. That's how
Look at it
simple
that
it
way.
is.
You know, grab some of your friends and make a bid for this here. We need a starting bid of $10,000 on this one here. Would you think about it? Would you consider it? And we got it.
$10,000
Drop the
we
mic.
got. Yes. All right. And now who'll give 15? Who'll give 15,000? You can bid anything, but we're asking 15. Yeah, thank you for that bid. Who'll give 15,000? A $50,000 trip for 10 people. I love what Chuck said. Chip in with other people. Come together. Come on. This is a trip of a lifetime. Think of the beautiful scenery you're going to see, the fabulous food you're going to eat, and 10 people having a good time from here to there and back. Oh my gosh, take lots of pictures.
And it's a ski trip. I mean, you're skiing the
trip.
Italian Alps.
Oh
I
my
mean, for
God.
crying out loud, who can do that? Who has done that?
Yeah,
This is your
people have bid
opportunity.
on this. They can do it.
Yeah, if you bid on it, you can do it. You can do
Yeah.
it. Don't be a jive turkey. Come on now, loosen those purse strings. That's right. Loosen those purse strings.
All right.
But we do have a bid of $10,000.
We got
so that is
10.
good.
Who'll
Let's
give
see if-
15? 15,000. Do I hear 15? Can you sense your fingers wanting to bid 15,000? Put them on the keys and make it happen. Come, you got it?
15.
Yes, we got 15,000.
Thank you so much. Thank
Praise
you
the
so
Lord,
much.
we're having Boysville revival.
We are
All right.
indeed. Hey, whatever it takes, by any means
Whatever it
necessary.
takes.
The kids, the kids are worth it. Thank you so much. Thank you. So
They
much.
are 15. Now who'll give 20,000? $20,000. Come on back. 20,000. That's probably just the price of the airfare. $20,000. We got 15 bid. Who'll give $20,000? What a trip. What a great experience. All the money going to Boysville. Can't make a mistake unless you just don't buy it. That's the only mistake you can make. I've got 15. Who'll give 20,000? Who you give 20,000? Click and bid. Call us, click us, whatever you want to do. We're ready for anything.
We are indeed ready for everything. Let's go ahead to this next slide right here. Restrictions to travel dates are mutually need to be agreed upon, and they're based on availability at the chalet. But again, they are going to work with you when you get this here.
Yes.
So
And-
again, a ski trip to the Italian Alps,
Yes.
framed by the Dolomite stunning snowy peaks. It's the trip of a lifetime. It's the donation of a lifetime.
Amen.
And it is creating a lifetime of success and happiness for the kids of Boysville. Help us out here, will you?
Yeah.
I think you can do it. I
Should
think
we
can
tell
do
them?
this. Sure.
10 people can go.
Oh, okay, yes, 10 people can go.
Yeah, we'll chaperone you. We'll make sure you're okay.
Hey, we'll go. And if you only got 8 people
That's
and you
it.
need 2 more,
Yeah, well, we're it.
Lenny and Squiggy from Laverne and Shirley are ready
That's
to go.
it.
Come on
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
We're going to do it.
And
We're
we
going to
got
do it.
15 who give 20. Are you going to give 20? Click, bid, call in, whatever you need to do. Give 20,000 on this spectacular trip. Unbelievable. We got 15 bid who give 20. Any other bids at 20? Try to do it right now if you can. We got to keep moving forward. We want to get all we can for Boysville. We want you to get the trips. We want you to have experiences of a lifetime. I mean, this is a lifetime experience. And
Yeah.
I've only got 15, 20.
We've got 15,000. We're looking for 20.
Yep.
As Mr. Dan was saying, it is the experience of a lifetime, but also realize that you are giving a lifetime, a potential lifetime of stability to these kids who were in broken homes, homes that have domestic abuse, homes that have, parents that may have passed away, drug abuse. These kids are taken from these homes and they need to go into a place where they feel like they're a part of something special and their self-esteem is brought up, and that place is Boysville.
Yeah.
With a $20,000 donation, a $20,000 bid on this, you're going to Italy and you're helping kids to have a future, have a lifetime of goodness.
Wow.
Think about it. You can do it. You can do it. We can
You
do it.
can
San
do it.
Antonio.
Yep, we
can
got
do it.
15. Somebody give 20. 20,000. You can do it. Click and bid 20. Call into 20. Call Beth's cell phone and bid 20. She knows all of you. Come on, let's get it bought. Any other bids at 20,000? Any other bids in between? Let me know. Let Beth know, and we will take them from you. We only got 15, $20,000. Any other bids? Tell me, Beth, how you want to go. All right, we're going to sell this trip. So I'm going to do the countdown. So if there's any other bids, you want to bid 17.5, you want to bid anything, you bid what you want. I'm only asking 20 on a $50,000 trip. So we've got 15,000 bid, 20,000 going once. Any other bids, bid now. Or forever hold your peace. I mean, we're getting close to the peace.
We are.
And we got 15,000 bid, 17.5 going twice. Any other bids? Fair warning. Sold for $15,000. What a trip for the money.
Congratulations, Stephanie Maverick. Thank you so much. Be like Stephanie Maverick. Thank you for sticking with us there. $15,000. You're going skiing. All right, we're taking you from Europe, and our next item up for bid is a Harper, Texas hunt. It's a little bit closer to home here. It's an open range, fair chase, exotic hunt for 1 trophy, 1 doe, and unlimited hogs. 2 hunters, but accommodations can sleep up to 4. It's perfect for a family weekend, and it's close to Fredericksburg, so it's not too far from us here in San Antonio. It's a couple hours out.
Cool.
Couple of restrictions. It's 2 night stay. All food and snacks are included. Does not include alcohol and does not include a hunting license. You need a hunting license when you're hunting. Don't be drinking, but when you're not hunting, you can be drinking. Speaking of drinking, raise a glass to Boysville right here. This was donated with love and much generosity from the Signs and Lewis families. Let's get this.
All right, we had 3,000 to start, 3,500, 4,000, 4,500. Actually, we started at 1,500, 2,000, 2,500, 3,500, head down 4,000, 4,500. Who will give 5,000? Come on, you can bid 5,000. What do you think? 5,000 on the hunting trip?
All right, it's kind of bidding, right? Mr. John Meadows, thank you so much. You are in the lead with 4,500. We had Deborah Lowry, who had bid 4,000 on there. Deborah, you ain't gonna let him out, do you?
Yeah,
Let's
Deborah's
give
bid a couple times. Come on,
she
Deborah.
has, yeah.
3
it
times
looks like
the
John
charm.
and Deborah are going back and forth, and if they were in the audience here, they'd be racing those paddles back and forth.
There
and
you go.
Mr. Cruz would be going back and forth between them. So let's do it right here. Deborah, John, let's do it. Who wants it better? Who wants it better? Who wants that hunting trip?
That's right. And we got 4,500 bid who give 5,000. Now's the time to bid. Get your bids in, get your calls in, get your clicks in. Just bid and enjoy yourself on a great hunting trip. Everybody talks about how awesome this trip is. Anybody else, 5,000. You know that's a number. You'll always remember what you paid. 5,000.
That's
simple
nice
enough.
round
Who'll give
number.
5?
Oh,
yes,
look.
we got
Who is
5,
that?
right?
Kyle Lewis just came up
All
from
right,
behind both
Kyle
John
Lewis.
and Deborah and said, aha.
Way to
take
go.
that.
Yeah, way
Kyle,
to go,
congratulations with the 5,000. Thank you so much. Now it's getting interesting.
Now it's
All right.
getting interesting.
All right, now.
5,000. Ha-ha. We'll give
5,000.
55.
Kyle Lewis just
Yeah.
stole it from right underneath John Meadows and Deborah Lowry. Y'all aren't going to take that, are you?
Yeah,
I don't know if
tune
y'all
in.
know each other, but maybe maybe you do, and it'll be a friendly little rivalry right here. But Kyle just did a to both of you right there, and I know you're not going to stand for that. John Lewis, Deborah Lowry. Come on now.
And we got 5,000 who give 5,500. Click and bid for 5,500. Get on the phone and bid $5,500. Anybody else? 5,000 is bid. 5,500. We have 5,000 bid. 55 at $5,500. We'll give you about 10, 20 seconds, and then we'll do a countdown. A little longer. We're going to give you 30 seconds, maybe a minute.
All right, yeah, we're gonna
Best
take a
said,
little-
maybe even a minute.
Take
We're
a
going to
little
stretch
time.
it out. Take a little
I
time.
tell you what, whoever gets this, I will let you pick out my fro.
There you
between,
go.
You know,
Yeah.
after you're done.
You can wear
hunting.
it after midnight tonight.
Yeah. You're not getting this fro. It took me forever to grow this out.
And we got 5,000, $5,500. 5,500, John, you went in. 5,500, 5,500. Deborah, do you want in? 5,500. Any other bids at 5,500? 5,000's the bid. $5,500. Any other bids at 5,500? 5,000 is bid. 5,500 on this exotic.
Just another
hunting trip.
$500 on top of that
Yeah,
right there.
that's
So
it.
come on, John Meadows, Deborah
Yeah.
Lowry. What's another $1,500
That's
to throw
right.
in there?
Most auctions charge these 10%, 15%, 20% buyer's premium. No buyer's premium, so now that's a bid in itself.
There-
An
that
extra
is
500.
indeed.
Who'll give $5,500? 5,500. We got 5,000 bid. 5,500. You can do it. 5,500. Any other bids at 5,500? What do you think, Beth?
Not sure. Remember,
right.
this is donated by the Signs and the Lewis families. Thank you so much for the wonderful donation. It's again open range, fair chase, exotic hunt for 1 trophy, 1 doe, unlimited hogs. We have a $5,000 bid by Kyle Lewis. We're about to wind it out.
We're about to wind it up. We got 5,000 who give 5,500. 5,500 going once. If you want in, click and bid now or call somebody now if you want in. 5,500 going twice. Yes, we got it. Oh, my goodness gracious.
And that's how we do it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's
Take a sip and bid there, all right? That's good. If you don't have anything to sip
That's
and bid, just
that's
find something.
cool.
It's
Hey, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5,500, now 6. We got 5,500 bid. Who gets 6?
Love it.
6,000.
That was Ricardo Arena, first-time bidder
Yay.
right there.
Thank you,
Ricardo just
Ricardo.
rolled up on in
Yeah.
and says, "Hold my beer."
Oh, a new fire
That's what he
broke
said.
out. Ricardo brought it on. All right, 5,500 who gets 6. 6,000. Click to bid 6. We're near the end. We're going to have to sell at some point in time. 6,000. 5,500 is bid. $6,000. What'd you say?
What did I say? Say what?
Say what?
I don't know.
Say what?
I said Ricardo Reyna just kind of came up and swept up. We were doing this bidding war. You know, Kyle Lewis was pulled the rug from underneath John Meadows and Deborah Lowry, and then Ricardo was like, "Hold my beer," and he's all like, 5,500. Is someone else going to be like, "Hold my Dom Perignon" and bid 6,000? I think we should here, but we might need to move on.
All
We've
right.
got 2 more items after this.
6,000. What do you think? We need 6. Anybody else at 6,000? Ready for the countdown? Here we're going to count it down. If you want to bid at last second, now's the time to do it. 5,500's a bid. 6,000 going once. Bid now. 6,000 going twice. Any other bids? We don't want to miss you. Fair warning. Sold. 5,500.
Thank
Ricardo
you,
Reyna.
Ricardo Reyna. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. We're having a lot of fun here. We're learning about how to do a virtual auction and a virtual gala. Thank you so much for sticking with us and your patience as we go through this here. Plenty of opportunities. Remember, the silent auction is still going on. Whataburger for a year. Rebecca's Creek Booze. Louis Vuitton bag. We've got a Nintendo Switch in there. All sorts of great stuff. You can also, there's fixed price items. There's a Mexican vacation, $2,000. You can choose from 5 different places you can go there, just $2,000. And then there's also a virtual chocolate experience. That's a fixed price of $200 here. Be sure to take a look at that. Bid on these silent auction items, or should your heart tell you, just fund a future, donate money. You will feel good about it, and you will change the lives of children. Speaking of changing lives, this next one, you are going to be a part of an organization that has changed my life. This one, and I want to get a virtual chant going right here. You know what to do on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Go, Spurs, go. Go, Spurs, go. Go, Spurs, go. That is right. It is for the 2021 regular Spurs season. You will have a sweet night. The game will be determined by your San Antonio Spurs, and it will include a minimum of 16 suite tickets and 4 VIP parking pass. Plus, you get a Spurs autographed team basketball. Now, I don't know if you knew this, Mr. Cruz. I am the in-arena host for the San Antonio Spurs. Been with them for 11 years. I promise you will have a great time in one of these suites with 16 of your closest friends. You get the parking pass. There's food in there, and you get a teamed signed basketball. 11 years with the company. I don't have a team signed basketball. I might just need to bid on this here. I might need to bid on this one right here. So yes, we've got some in there. We've got some people who have already bid on it right there.
Yeah, we had $750 to start, $1,000, $1,200. Who'll give $1,400? I guess that's the way we're moving. I got $1,200. Who'll give $1,400? $1,400. $1,200's bid. You'd have been $1,400. $1,400 for the Spurs suite.
It is for a Spurs suite. And I don't know if you've been into any of those suites.
People?
Yes, the suites are absolutely beautiful.
Wow.
It's private. You have a wait staff in there. There's food. There's
food.
there's
Are you
food,
kidding
There's
me?
beverage opportunities.
Oh my gosh, food in this package. What more could you want? Drink a little food and enjoy the Spurs winning. That's awesome. Come on.
And of course, this is donated by an outstanding pillar of our community, of our San Antonio community, the San Antonio Spurs. They donate items like this for many nonprofits, and so we at Boysville are so happy that you have donated that. So let's support the Spurs. buy this package, you're supporting the Spurs by going to the game. You're supporting Boysville by giving the money to this wonderful organization, and you're supporting your social life because you and 15 of your friends are going to have a good night out. Come on, what more could you like? So let's see where
we
at
got
with
1,200. Who'll get 1,400? 1,200's bid. You'd have bid 14. $1,400. Any other bids at 14?
I tell you what, the basketball alone is worth $1,200 right there.
Easy.
So,
maybe 1,500, maybe two, maybe
think
25.
So. Yeah.
Who knows, man? We're going to go up with that basketball. All right, and I've only got 1,200. Who'll give $1,400? Come on, there's a buy. 1,400. What a great evening. What a great experience to be at the Spurs in the suite with the food and the game. Oh, doesn't get any better than that. 1,400. You know what that's less than 100 a person.
I was just about to say we're just
And
like
that's
frickin' frack right here.
passes,
I know,
food,
right? It's
everything.
like get 100 of your friends,
Whoa.
get 20 of your friends, donate $100, and you can do that. Or 14 of your friends, $150. I mean, that's a price of a ticket in and of itself. Plus, you get the food and you get a suite, and you'll also, for organizing it all, you'll get that signed team basketball. You can do it. Right now, our highest bidder is Kirk Mask with the $1,200. Thank you so much, Kirk. We have Sharon and Vaughn Rupi and John James Maldonado. You guys made some bids in there. I don't know. Maybe you want to kind of pull the rug from underneath old Kirk Mask right there. How bad does he want it? How bad do you want it? Come on, help us out here.
We got 1,200. What about 1,400? 12's bid, 14. Any other bids coming in? We checked to Beth Green to see if there's any phone bids coming in, any clicking, bidding, any come in. Nobody's coming in. So are we ready to do a countdown? We're going to do a countdown, ladies and gentlemen. That's the 1, 2, 3, and it's over. Come on now. Come on. Get ready.
Regular season game for the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah.
Yes, a suite. You have a suite. VIP tickets, VIP parking passes. It is yours if you bid.
Unbelievable. 1,200, 1,400 going once. Get your bids in right now. 1,400 going twice. Fair warning and sold for $1,200. Wow, what a buy.
Congratulations, Kirk Mask. We will see you in the 2021 season at the AT&T Center in your suite. If you see me, be sure to give me that high five and tell me that
give
you got
him
it
a big
from
hug.
Right yes, by then it'll be big hug worthy. All righty, moving on to auction item number 6, and we've got 7 of them total, and we are going to go back to that Mediterranean see you later one. But let's go on. We'll do that at the end. Let's go back to the live auction number 6. It's the Monster Bluefin Fishing Trip. Yes.
What makes a fin blue anyway?
I don't know, but I know this. You and 2 of your fishing buddies are in for an amazing 2-day fishing trip for giant bluefin tuna in Prince Edward Island. Your guide is Captain Bruce Coos. And if that name alone is not enough to bid on this, I don't know what is. Bruce Coos. I wish my name was Bruce Coos. That's a good 70s name. He's been featured on several TV shows, including Trevor Gowdy's Monster Fish, National Geographic, and Find and Skin with Henry Walchuk, who filmed him feeding an 800-pound tuna out of his hands. And I think we might even have a picture of this somewhere. He's hand feeding a tuna on the side of a boat. This guy is going to take you out, and he's going to have you fishing. There are some restrictions. It does include lodging. It includes lodging, tackle, and bait. It does not include the license. You got to take care of that on your own. It's actually 2 days. It's 2 days where you and 2 of your fishing buddies, so 3 people, 2 days aboard a boat, fishing for giant bluefin tuna out off of Prince Edward Island with Captain Bruce Coos.
Prince Edward Island. Wow.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Come on, let's do this.
All right. We had 1,000, and now we got 1,200 who'll get 1,500. 1,500. 1250's bid who'll get 1,500 on the fishing trip. 1,500. What a buy on an experience with 3 people total. This is a buy. Who'll get 1,500. Edward Island?
Prince Edward Island, yes.
Place. I mean, just stunning.
Yeah, I've never been in. I'm not even really familiar with it, but I know it's going to be. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and it it's also provided by Captain Bruce Coos and North Lake Charters, so we certainly appreciate their generosity. Now we're looking for the generosity of you, the supporters of Boysville. We're looking for the generosity of you, the philanthropists of our world. Help us out. Help us to help the kids and we'll help you have a great fishing trip right there with Captain Bruce Coos. We just need a little bit more than $1,250. What are we at right now?
1250, 15, 1500. Click and bid. 15. Call in. Tell them that you want in. 1500. Squeeze into this unbelievable buy and deal. Anybody else at 1500? 1250's bid. 15. 1500 on the fishing trip. 800-pound tuna. I wondered what that had to do with this.
I know, right? It's crazy.
No,
An
but it's
800-pound
crazy.
tuna.
I mean, I'd be scared to death to stick my hand up there.
Yeah, and he hand-fed them, so maybe you could do that as well.
Yeah. We'll give 15.
Yeah, it's a great. I mean, a lot of my buddies are into fishing. So, yeah, where are my fishing buddies? Y'all need to be. I don't see your name on the little bidding here. Y'all need to be bidding on this. Come on now. Don't be a jive turkey.
Yeah.
Come on and do it. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? 2-day trip with the two of your fishing buddies fishing for bluefin, the giant bluefin tuna. I guess that's
1250's bid. We'll give 1500. 1250's bid. 15. 1250's bid. 1500. Any other bids at 1500? Anybody else? They're having tech issues.
Some tech issues. It's all right.
If you know who they are, do you have a telephone?
We're going to work through this here, and we appreciate your patience as we work through this. COVID's kind of changed everything, how we do these galas, but I'm having a good time. I know you're having a good time. We're bringing back
virtually having a good time.
Virtually, yeah. No, I'm having a good time. We are bringing back the 1970s on the 54th Grooviest Auction in the West.
Look at that. You give a good
$1,500.
Yeah, 15.
Sally Compton, thank you for your patience and thank you for your generosity. Thank you. I know you're going to feel good. And you're going to have a trip of a lifetime, which is a fantastic 2-day fishing excursion to get the giant bluefin tuna in Prince Edward Island.
And who gives $17.50? What about that, Chuck?
$17.50. That sounds.
What about you? You want to give $17.50? If you can't make it, Chuck will go for you. $17.50.
Yeah, sure.
Come on now. $17.50. Who gives $1,750? Prince Edward Island fishing trip. Unbelievable, beautiful, beautiful scenery. Some of the best scenery in the world. And I've only got $1,500. $17.50. Any other bids?
Got one coming in. Thank you
tune
so
in to a good
much.
deal, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, tune in for a good deal right here. It's
there we
great.
go.
I saw what you did there. Tune in, tuna. It's tuna.
Tuna. Yeah.
Something like that. You know, I love it. I love it. You know. If your career and my career don't work out, we can go on the road and do this. Sing
Nothing
songs.
else. We'll have fun.
That's exactly right. We'll have fun and be blessed. Yeah. Go ahead and play that. Wah, wah, wah.
And I got 15. Who gets $17.50? We're expecting a bid coming in $1,750. Anyone else at $17.50? 15's bid $17.50. What do you think? $17.50. Push those buttons and bid, or get on the telephone and call Beth Green and her telephone number. Just pick it up and call her. We only got 15. $17.50. Any other bids at $17.50? Call in, push the button, do it now. What do you think? Bid now.
Oh, wow.
2,500.
We went,
ladies and gentlemen, that's what I call auction revival.
I love it. We went from 1,500 to 2,500. There is somebody. Yeah, that's great. Thank you so much for digging deep into your heart and into your pockets.
We got 2,500. Who get $2,750? 2,750. 2,750. Any other bids at 2,750? 2,750. 2,500 is the bid. Who'll give 2,750? Any other bids at 2,750? Any other bids? We don't want to miss you. What'd you say?
2,500. I didn't say anything.
I like your gold.
You like my gold? Yes.
Like
we could throw this in. You know, we might have to auction this off a little bit later here.
We'll go out the back door to Vegas and have fun.
That's it, right? Party City, $5. It's all good though. But hey, maybe someone in Party City is a fisherman, a fisherwoman, and maybe they like this. But you got a bit more than $2,500. Someone can do it.
2,500. Who gets 2,750? 2,750. What do you think? Countdown.
We're working on it here.
Yep. We're going to do a countdown. We got 2,500, 2,750 going once. That means call now, click now. 2,750 going twice. Fair warning. Any other bids? And we half. Sold it for $2,500.
Congratulations.
And we have one extra, right? So if somebody else wants one, let Beth know, and she'll sign you up. We have 2 of those available. Sold one. We got one left, $2,500. Let us know. Now back to the yacht.
We'll see you later. You want to?
Ladies and gentlemen, listen to this. The trip, the yacht. Oh my goodness gracious! For 10 people, just sold for $100,000. Everybody, give in your heart a big round of applause to those givers. Hallelujah! I love to hear that.
I give you a little dance for that
job.
one there.
Thank you,
Do a
Beth.
little dance. Oh yeah, they spreading their love, and we're raising some money
thinking about
tonight.
dancing, too.
That is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Oh, a Boysville alumnus.
Wow.
Wow.
So, I mean, this just
Now
takes it
that's
to a
giving
new
back.
level.
That's coming back.
I mean, so the person who
Man.
just bid $100,000 for the See You Later Mediterranean cruise on a 150-foot yacht for, what is it, 15 or 10 friends,
10.
that person went through the Boysville system.
That's beautiful.
They went through the Boysville
Brings
system.
tears to you.
I know. It's like, don't cry, Chuck. Hold it
That's
together.
beautiful.
I mean, here's a person whose life was going one way through no fault of their own. They were removed from that situation, and they were put into a loving family environment at Boysville. They went through the Boysville system, and now, today, in 2020, they have the means to bid $100,000. Imagine, they are giving back. Someone did it for them. They are doing it for someone else. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're going to allow them to remain anonymous, but thank you so much for the $100,000 for See You Later on that giant 150-foot yacht, the Love Boat, something like that.
Boat.
Another 70s reference. Aha! Aha! Anyways,
let's drink to that, right?
All righty. We're going to move on. Hey, if somebody wants to bid $200,000 for the See You Later Mediterranean cruise, I think we'll take it.
Yeah. And for $260, we'll book it for you.
That's absolutely right. But this next one right here, I am very, very excited about. This next item up for bids is for all you people who love Broadway. Yes, you might recognize that. That is from the Broadway hit musical sensation Hamilton. If you bid high enough, you will be in... That's right, you'll be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens. I wanna be in the room where it happens. Anyways, you could be in the room where it happens. The virtual... It wasn't that bad,
no,
Justin.
That was good, Chuck.
It wasn't that bad. Come on now.
That was good.
I could hold a tune with a bucket. I don't even know.
That was good.
It wasn't that bad. Anyways, forget about my sound man back there. I loved her brother, but that was wrong. Anyways, where it happens. I got more. Not throwing away my shot. You can join an incredibly talented Broadway performers and learn how they got their big break, that is, the challenges of the show and how they maintain excellence playing in so many different roles all over the world. Check it out. It's going to be in the room where it happens, but you can learn these backstage secrets from some of the cast members of Hamilton, from some of the cast members from Mean Girls, from the Witches of Wicked. You want me to sing that? Because I know that one too. I won't. I can't quite do the flying high right there. But it's a virtual group experience. It's 1 hour in length. You will agree on a mutually agreed upon time, and you can talk with these cast members of these renowned shows that we all know about. You have 12 months to book that virtual experience, and you will be able to talk to the stars who were in... There we go. I'm telling you, don't make me sing the whole doggone song. It's a great show. You'll be able to talk to them. We've got some bidding in the system here. I think we're starting at 1,000. Do we have 1,000 in there?
We have 1,000. Yeah, so he'll get 1,500. 1,000 bid, 1,500. 1,000 bid, 15. 12 and a half's okay, but we'll ask 15. 12 and a half's okay, who'll give 15? 15, 1,000's bid. Who'll give $1,250? Everybody and anybody can bid. $1,250. Beth, you have somebody bidding $1,250? $1,250. Any other bids at $1,250? We have 1,000. That's all.
Wicked, Mean Girls, Hamilton. Maybe you want questions about what was the audition process like, questions about their journey to becoming Broadway stars. Imagine if you have a kid and your kid wants to get into, you can ask any question that you want. Yeah, it's a virtual 1-hour session with these professional actors. Maybe your child is studying musical theater and they want to talk to these people. Who better to give them some advice than someone who starred in the Broadway musical Hamilton, or in Wicked, or in Mean Girls? This is your opportunity. It's $1,000, and we've got a bid from Ricardo Reyna. We've got $1,500 right now. Somebody heard it.
Now who give $2,000? $2,000. 15's bid. You bid $2,000. $2,000. Click a bid 2. Call Beth with 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2.
We can do it. We can do it here. This is great.
2.
I'm tempted. I'm just tempted. I'm tempted. So you know what? I don't have to pay mortgage this month. They can,
skip a month.
What they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Well, they can kick me out.
Blame it on the virus.
That's right. That's right. We got 2,000.
2,000 we got.
That's
now,
wonderful.
Praise the Lord. Who'll give 2,500? Anybody else? 2,500. 2,500. We got 2,000 bid. Who'll give 2,005? Just takes a click away. You're just a click away.
You're going to talk to these Broadway stars and realize that they have got secrets. I've had the opportunity to talk to some Broadway stars, for example, Wicked. And we talked about the costumes and how extravagant they were and how much they cost to make. There was a costume there that cost $100,000. I was like, that's a house.
No.
Ow, exactly. It hurt.
Yeah.
So I wanted to touch it, but I was like, no, that's right. That's right. But anyways, you can be in the room where it happens. If you bid, we've got an anonymous bid of $2,000 right now. We're going to wrap this one up.
All right. Who'll give $2,250? $2,250. Just click and bid. $2,250. Are we going to wrap it up? Is that what you said? All right. We got 2,000 bid. We got $2,250. Going once. Click and bid now. Get your bids in. This is the end of this package. $2,250. Going twice. One more bid. Did you want in? Fair warning. Here it goes. Sold $2,000.
They are going to be in that room.
Yep.
Hey, and if you need
Thanks
someone
for
to
bidding.
go and be in this Zoom call with the Broadway stars and you just want to hang out, hey, give me a call. I'll come and hang out with you and talk to them. So we'll be in the room where it happens.
You actually might know somebody. Chuck on there with you. That's possible.
I don't know about that. Well, we went through 7 items there. There was the Mediterranean trip, the Italian Alps trip. There was the hunting trip. What else did we do? We did the room where it happens. We had the fishing trip. We thank all the wonderful people who donated those trips. They did it out of the goodness of their heart, and we want to thank all the folks who actually bid and got those. We know you're going to enjoy it. Congratulations. We're happy you're going to have these great experiences.
We really are.
But we're really happy that you have decided to give back. Give to Boysville. It's a fantastic thing, and thank you is in order for this gentleman right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it up for Mr. Dan Cruz right here, Mr. Dan Cruz. Now, Dan Cruz has, tonight it's kind of bittersweet. It's the end of an era for you right now because Dan Cruz has been our auctioneer for 19 years here at Boysville. 19 of our 54 galas, he has been our auctioneer, and he is retiring.
Turned 70.
He's turning 70.
I am 70.
He is 70, so he is retiring.
I lost my hair.
That's all right. I'm going to lose. Look, it's us. Oh, I love it. And that's you, and I think that's Alana. I know, that's just great. So we know that all the folks out there, the supporters of Boysville who've come to know you and love you at all these galas, they're giving you a tremendous big virtual hug. And the CEO, the staff, the board of directors of, and also the children of Boysville say thank you. We got a very small token of our appreciation for you. We're going to
Thank you,
present
Philip.
this to you here. This is from the good folks at Boysville. No man stands as tall as when he stoops to help a child. With deep appreciation and gratitude to Dan Cruz for years of philanthropy, and service to the Boysville auction. No man stands as tall as when he stoops to help a child. This is a good man who has helped thousands of children. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for the opportunity to auction for 19 years. I just pray everything continues to go good and every year gets better. God bless you.
God bless you. Dan Cruz, everybody. Dan Cruz.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you, good sir. Thank you, good sir. All righty. Our night is winding down. Winding down. Yeah, I put wine in a beer mug. I don't care. I don't care. Our night is winding down. We've got one more story that we'd like to share with you, a success story of someone who went through the Boysville system. Earlier, we said that there's a Boysville alum who bid $100,000 to get that trip, that Mediterranean trip. We love these success stories. We want to make more of these success stories. Remember, when you can still fund a future by just donating. Go to boysvilletexas.org. There's the silent auction you can continue to bid on. And of course, we're doing this tonight, but in a week, in a month, in a year, 6 months, if you feel it in your heart to donate to Boysville, and then maybe you'll think about this and laugh at the silly, goofy guy in the wig there. You might think about it and say, hey, I've got an extra $150 that I was blessed with this month. I'm going to donate that to Boysville. They're not going to turn it away. boysvilletexas.org. And now let's hear the story of Serena.
Families are important. I mean, it's the basic block of your society. You have to have a good family structure. And for kids that don't have that coming in, this is their family. It's phenomenal what house parents provide. It's not, like you said, a blood relative family, but it feels like that. You develop bonds with people, and you create relationships with people over time, and they're your family. Anything I needed, books, paper, pens, a backpack, Boysville provided all of that to me. Boysville took care of all the college application fees. And, they said I could go wherever I wanted to go. I've worked in human resources for over 10 years now, and I was very lucky to be able to graduate with that degree and get a job right in it. Looking back, I don't think that I'd be in my life as it is right now if it wasn't for Boysville, to be honest with you. I hope anyone out there who has an opportunity to give to Boysville does make that decision, because there are a lot of kids here that need that support. It's probably one of the most rewarding experiences that you can have in your life.
And we thank Serena for sharing her wonderful story with us. And we want to thank you for donating, your generosity. Just absolutely amazing. We had our silent auction, which has been closed. We had our live auction, raised a lot of money with that there. We had our Fund a Future, which raised over $33,000 just in Fund a Future. All total tonight, over the last hour or so, you were a part of a very special groovy auction here in the West, the Grooviest Auction in the West. We raised tonight over $135,000. $135,000. Thank you so much. Keep those donations coming at boysvilletexas.org. Stay on our mailing list. Make sure you subscribe to our Facebook and our social media channels. Check in with us. Share this broadcast. Like this broadcast. Tell people. Maybe people are like, hey, I want to give to something, because life is not about us. It's about giving to other people, and that's what completes you. That's what it does. I've figured out that secret after 53 years. It's not about me. It's about the other people that I'm around and how I can contribute to them. And we ask that you contribute to the folks at Boysville. Contribute to the kids at Boysville. Thank you so much. Oh, yes, you'll receive an email for those who have bid and won the items. Like Whataburger for a year if I don't take it. You'll get an email telling you how you can pick up all of your items. I think that is it. Let's hear that funky disco music. Come on now. Where's that disco music at? Oh, see, look, it's all in the hip. It's all in the hip. I'm going to dance my way on out of here, but the first thing I'm going to do is get a haircut. Oh, yes. Thank you. My name is Chuck Carone. It's been my pleasure to be your MC for the 54th Annual Grooviest Auction in the West. I'm out.